right, man. 3, 2, 1. Yo, yo, yo.
What's
finally did it.
I stepped up.
Man.
Stepped
Finally
up
got
and
my
we want to
man.
do this live.
Laughs in the building.
Man. Laffs in the building.
Make sure you
How
go to
are
that
you?
laffsliquidation.com, by the way.
Yeah,
Definitely
right
want to
now
check that out.
I got that under construction, but that's my website. I'm about to add some new products. I'm gonna get that up and going.
That's what's up, man. Hey, a
Here's
lot of
the
good stuff over
video.
there. But
This
first, check
video
this
was
out.
done. Yeah.
Check this out,
Show
because this should be,
show the video.
if you got a website, this video should be on the website with Jimi Hendrix playing in the background.
No. You just need to
You
hear
know
me
what I'm
talking.
saying?
I'm selling the flag. I gotta sell the flag, man. You know, hey, we got voting coming up and all that. You know what I'm saying? We got the flag. Had to sell it, and it was big. So what do you want me to do? I had to show how big it was. You know what I mean?
Listen, that should be that you should keep, even when you sell that flag, you should use that video on your website. The first thing they open up, they see that flag hanging with Bruce Springsteen playing in the background.
Hey, nah, I don't need all that glory. You know what I mean? I'm a patriot. Look, I'm a patriot, but I'm not like extreme patriotism with it. You know what I mean? Like I've been to a few protests, but what am I gonna, you got to jump in there.
Yeah, so check this out. Let me play this here real quick, because
play the video.
They don't know what we're talking about. They don't know what we're talking about. Let me
this was off the top of the head. This was
Laffs
a graphic camera.
I'm super psyched about this one. I just scored this. I want to show you how big this flag is. I didn't measure it or get measurements yet, but I got it, and I need somebody to come and buy it. This thing is huge. Nothing says America like this American flag. And I mean, this thing's made. Dude, the stitching, everything on this is high quality. It's good. It's ready to go. I don't even have the flagpole big enough to hang this from, and that's why I gotta get rid of it. So if you love America like I love America, come and get this flag.
Oh, you ain't
come
open
get
it?
No. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Laffs Liquidation. I'm super psyched about this one.
You gotta reshoot that. You gotta reshoot
listen. Listen. There ain't no reshoot.
That flag back up.
Ain't no reshooting it because it's already out there. It's already out there. My thing was, though, is like, that was on a whim. I was just like, what can I do with this? How can I sell this? And I was like, I got an idea. And I just ran upstairs, told my kids to pause the video game, go downstairs and film your dad real quick. And then my dog, do y'all see my dog, though? I got my beautiful pit bull in it, too. She's in the back window the whole time.
I didn't see that. Let's play it again. I didn't see that one more time.
The whole time.
I just scored this. I want to show you how big this flag is.
In the window.
I didn't measure it or get measurements yet, but I got it, and I need somebody to come and buy it.
Come and buy it.
This thing is huge.
I need somebody to come.
Nothing says America like this American flag. And I mean, this thing's made.
I did see
the stitching, everything on this is high quality. It's good. It's ready to go. I don't even have the flagpole big enough to hang this from. And that's why I gotta get rid of it. So if you love America like I love America, come and get this flag. Come and get it.
Man, you should have opened that flag like Hulk Hogan when he ripped the shirt.
All right, look, my thought process was, this thing's big as shit. I'm already up on my roof with it. I don't want to drop it because that's disrespect. And I want to be able to fold it back up nicely so I can crawl back through the window. So I mean, that thing's huge, man. It's big. I had to stretch it out to measure it. It's over 9 feet long, man. And then you see, I posted on Facebook. You see the headline for that. It said, is your flagpole big enough? Because mine isn't.
Oh, that was
And I said, that's what she said. You know, keeping it last all day, man. That's just me being myself.
no doubt, man. Hey, yo, how much something like that going these days?
Oh man, look, I'm selling that right there, man, for 75. I got it marked on eBay, Marketplace, and they retail for $135. So I knew they were. Yeah, it's a Worthington. The Worthington company made it as well. It's got a what the hell is that number called? A registration number. So it is certified, and it's called a casket flag. So that's the one they put over caskets for soldiers and stuff like that, I believe. And so hey man, that thing holds a lot of meaning to some people out there, and I feel like I rescued it from a bin. You know what I mean? So hopefully somebody come. Hopefully the right people come and get it.
Let me put this though out there, because when we was first setting up now on this app that we on to share this video with your video and everything, we took a while to get set up. Now we only get an hour on the app, so we are coming up on the 5-minute mark on the rest of that hour. So what we'll do is I'll switch over to the the title screen that we had. I'll have to restart the meeting and we'll just have to restart like that. You'll have to hit the link, get back in. But at least now you should know, it should be no problem this time, bro.
No, we're set up. Everything's set up and ready to go.
Yeah.
But so this is live on YouTube right now.
Yeah. What up to my YouTube?
Yeah, anybody? So what? Just anybody can come across this and click on it and see the shit we're talking.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me do this real quick. Let me go over here and
we got enough time for this.
Yeah. Let me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you the link to the live, and you could send that, whoever. But I'm gonna share clips of this on Facebook and everything like that. So let me see here. Share. Right. Copy this. Bang. Bang.
I'm bad. I had to dip into the space cooler real quick, grab a drink.
No doubt.
You see, I chose the outer spaceship background. You know what I mean?
But while we do have a couple minutes, though, I see you do got the spaceship jump off back
there.
That's Star Wars.
You know what I mean? That's what I am. I'm the future.
Okay. You on that Star Wars tip. Building an empire.
Hey, come on, Star Wars killed it, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. So let me do this real quick while I got you on here real quick, because I want to.
That's Wise Market's peach water right there. That's Wise Market.
You will not erase me.
Oh, hold on real quick. So watch this right here, right now. I don't know if you remember this story, right? While we got a couple minutes left.
Yeah.
This story was real crazy, right? And I want to see if you remember this real quick. Watch this. Right.
When the jury convicted her, the judge had to tell her to calm down in the courtroom several times.
Well, a Harris County jury found her guilty of theft.
Let me pause that right there. Now, I don't know if you remember this, but this lady had claimed that she got hit in the face with a brick.
Oh, she looked like she got hit in the face with a brick.
Right. Looked like it, right? So what happened was people saw this online and started donating to her GoFundMe to the amount of $100,000. Just like that, $100,000 in your bank. Bang. And come to find out, the whole thing was a scam. Watch this right here.
She has to spend 90 days in jail, 10 years probation. She has to pay restitution, 10 years of no social media, which is big for her brand. All right.
Black men, can we say justice is served? Because it was.
Oh, snap. They said, yo, she cannot be on social media for 10 years. Man. She got a bag. She got a bag. I don't really think, I'll be honest with you right here. It's what I want to get your opinion on, right?
Yo, we can
hold
do
on.
that.
Hold on, watch this. I want to get your opinion on this right now. She got sent to jail for that, right? But my
Yo,
thing,
yeah,
this is my
10
thing though.
years of probation though.
Not just that, but 10 years she can't use social media at all. No Facebook, no YouTube, no none of that. So, but check this out. This is my thing right here. Just
Oh
because
man, yo,
why did she get sent to prison when she didn't do all she if you
oh,
stupid enough to give your money up, if you stupid enough to give your money up to that, you got played. You made the bad call.
So what you're telling me is she what? She doctored that image?
Yeah, so what she did was she was like some kind of med school student, nurse student, or something like that. So what she did was she found out some kind of injectable liquid that she could inject into her face to make it seem like she got hit in the face by a brick. But really what it was she did that to herself and then came out and said, oh my God, she was in the hospital. Oh my God, you see what they did to me? These men out here just no good. Somebody asked me for my number. They hit me in the face with a brick because I said no.
Oh, okay.
So then people started donating because they got on that whole kind of like the girl power thing, like
they started.
We gotta look out for our sister. We gotta look out for our sister, man. We gotta donate to the donor.
Right.
So, oh no, looks like we're getting a little more time to that. So I guess we're gonna be able to keep going. Okay, went over the hour, so I guess we good. We gotta keep going. It didn't disconnect it, so we're gonna keep it rocking, keep it floating.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Hey, they're giving us more time because we're talking good stuff here. You know what I mean?
Now let me go back. Let me go back here. Right?
What you said? What? Okay.
Commit atrocities like we got immunity. You guessed it, manifested intangible goods. Platinum Rolex it. We don't lease, we buy the whole car. As you should. My confederation, detonation, explode on detonation.
That's what I'm saying. Can I live? Buy my shit so I can live.
That's all we trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
You guessed it, man.
That's all we trying to say, man.
I mean. Look, listen. With me, you're getting 100% reality. All right, dude. I'm not putting a mask on for nobody. You know what I mean?
But you did put a mask on that background, though. We ain't gonna talk.
I did. The background? Oh man, you gonna come at me about the background? I want to blur this shit right now. You can see the hole in the wall.
My jaw blurred too. Hold on, watch this right here. You think I play? Hold on a second.
Look, it's multiple holes accounting me hanging a damn TV from my back.
My jaw look like the trap house. I gotta put the background on the back there.
So look, hold on, man. So first off, listen, I appreciate you showing my videos and everything, because that's Laffs, and that's LaffsLiquidation.com.
Right.
All right. Like I said, you can go and check the website out. You just can't order nothing off of there yet. We do ship. So, it don't matter where you're at out there in the world. You can, you can come and get it. I have all kinds of products. I don't just pick one thing. I got home decor to auto parts to stereo speakers to stuff for your bathroom to it's all over the place. Some of the stuff I come across is unbelievable. A flag. You know what I mean? So like it is what it is. And this is a tough business to start, and get into. I'm learning as I go every day, and just check it out. LaffsLiquidation.com. Just give me a minute to get the site up and running correctly. That way I can make sure that I'm shipping them items out to the right spot. And like I said, Warren, we go back, buddy. I appreciate the live, and this is the future to me, really.
Yo, we gotta keep doing this. Hey, yo, watch this though, man. I want to see what did you hear about?
Yo,
any of this?
Hold on. Yo, hold on, man. Yo, so I'm live, y'all.
Right, come on screen.
I'm live.
Come on, so tell them come on, get in the room with
Nah,
us.
that's the neighbors.
Oh, tell them come on,
Bro,
jump in.
yo, listen, man. The neighbors is out here. Yo, the neighbors is out here, bro.
Yo, listen.
Right now.
Listen, bro.
Fist fighting. No, listen, like they're out here. He broke her arm. Oh, this dude broke the neighbor. Yo, this young neighbor bitch over here is getting fucked up right now.
Oh, word, it's going down like that.
Yo, listen,
Set the tripod up and go jump in.
bro. They pulled up. I've been trying to work through it.
Yeah.
But my kids came over knocking on the door, fam. And so, bro.
So what you got to get going?
Nah. That ain't my business.
I was gonna say,
ain't my business.
Well, I was gonna say, set the tripod up and go jump in.
No, shut that window and tell the kids to get in the house.
Stop playing games out there.
You want me to go out there? No, but that's.
Hey, you live on scene. You just being a journalist. Go ahead on out there and.
You want me to put it on camera? Nah, that ain't my business.
That ain't your
business.
business.
It out. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going with what we're doing.
Look, man, I got something on screen right here for you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bring your attention back to the show.
Yeah, my fault, man. My fault. Let me set my camera up. I didn't know if I had to go out there.
Hold on a minute. This time
save a goddamn life or something. You know, I gotta go out there and save somebody's life. My luck, I'll be in the joint.
That is what's going to happen. I thought that's what you were saying the other night.
Oh, yeah. See?
What happened the other night?
That's why I love you in my life. That's why I love you in my life. Because, Warren, for real, you always say what the fuck is real. And you always just, hey, let's be honest. You're going to jail if you go over there and try to help her out.
Right.
Like, honest to God truth.
That's for real.
Dude,
they ain't going to care. The judge ain't going to care that you was trying to help.
No, you should have stayed in your house and mind your business. You shouldn't have went over there and beat that dude's ass. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And they're going to say, you should know better, right, Mr. Sandy, because you've been there before, so you should have already known this was going to happen.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I got some dog love for y'all out there. I know you see this right here.
Okay.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
You got to put a piece of bacon up there on the camera.
That's right. Listen, man, I support pit bulls.
Yeah, you do.
I'm a pit bull guy.
You support pit bulls and parolees.
Parolees. That's great. Hey, that's a great show, man.
It was, man. They need to bring it back.
Nah, something happened. Somebody got in trouble or a scam or something.
Well, of course they was gonna do that. You're dealing with people coming out of prison.
Come on.
Come on.
We're human.
You got Discovery Channel coming in talking about, look, we're giving out big checks.
Are the cops over there yet, Bill? You know that dude. You know she married that dude just to get his green card, right?
I believe it.
I'm at her to.
You're getting hurt.
No, she's about it. She's about it. She's a little young crazy girl.
Oh, now they're out there again.
Oh, they're out there wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, the cops will be here soon. Somebody called him. Nah, yeah, that's what's up. My man's over here trying to get his green card. So she probably married him. You know what I mean? They bought her a new car. All that shit. You know how it goes. So what up, man? What are we playing? My bad. Oh shit. Hey, Warren, you still there?
Yeah, my bad, man. Looking for a Lizite. Because you know what time it is.
Yes, we do. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on a second. See, this is how you take care of that, though. This is what I was trying to explain to my man right here. See, what you do is you do this right here. You know what I'm saying? You let that pause. You pause that on the, you pause that on the jaw. That way you can step away. You know what I'm saying?
Pause what?
Pause the camera.
Oh, you could do that? Like this? Hold on, let me see this. Like that?
Nah, well, you probably, I'm using a different software for my camera. That's why you might not be able to do it on that.
Nah, because I'm brand new to this shit.
Well, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. But what I want to show, what I
Look,
want to show
yeah,
you is
that,
this though. This is what I want you to see right here. Check this out.
To announce a historic arrest across a wide-sweeping criminal enterprise that envelops both the NBA and La Casa Nostra.
The FBI just arrested NBA stars in a shocking gambling scandal. The mafia infiltrated basketball, millions stolen, games rigged, careers destroyed. This isn't a movie, it's real. And what we've uncovered will shock you. The biggest scandal in sports history just broke wide open. The bombshell that shook the NBA. Picture this, it's October 23rd, 2025, and the NBA has just tipped off what was supposed to be one of the most exciting seasons in recent memory. Victor Wembanyama had just electrified fans with a stunning 40-point, 15-rebound performance in his season opener, the kind of generational talent showcase that reminds—
Hold on a minute. So, I don't know if you heard any of that.
yo, did they say they said what? La Costa Nostra?
That's right. This is going on right now. This is
For
going
what,
on right
the
now.
NBA?
The NBA is just the starting point. They're trying to cover this up right now because it's getting ready to ruin the whole sports world completely.
Oh, why? Why is it going to run?
Well, this is what happened. I don't know if you noticed or not. You might not have been watching any games lately, but if you've been watching any games lately, what you're going to notice is a sharp reduction in DraftKings and FanDuel commercials. And what happened was you had players that were controlled by the mob, which they were, but they're not showing pictures of the mob. They're only showing pictures of the basketball people that was involved. They're saying the mob was controlling this whole thing. The mob was controlling this, right? Now they want to say it was the Italian mob. That's what they want to put this on, but they're not showing anybody from the mob. But but
isn't the La Costa Nostra? Isn't the La Costa Nostra? Isn't that that's the cartel?
Right.
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 So that's not Italian mob.
No. La Costa Nostra is the Italian mafia. That was the when they said La Costa Nostra, that was like you don't tell, you don't say nothing. It's only us, you know.
Oh, yo,
that was the Italian. But here's here's the thing that people leave out. Let me put this up here real quick because I want to give you a little history lesson on this because you're not gonna hear about this part of it right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go to my. Let's see here. Where's it at? Hold on, right here. I gotta have this.
Put the car on hold.
Okay, hold on a second. So what I'm gonna do is I gotta find this. I gotta find this picture real quick, right? You got to see this real quick because this is the part that they're gonna leave out of this because this is what we were talking about a little bit earlier. But they're gonna leave this part out of it because you're not allowed to talk about this stuff. Now watch this. Let me just put this on screen so you can see what I'm saying. Right now, watch this right here. Now when we were growing up, we were watching the movies about the Italian mafia, right?
Hell yeah!
Remember that? It was Gambino and all these, right? Remember that?
Italy, straight from Italy, bro. Yeah.
Now, if you remember, I don't know if you remember this, right? But if you remember, watch this. Let me find a good picture of this. Now, if you remember the movie Casino, right? Now, True story, right? True story, for sure.
True story.
Now, remember, when we were watching that movie, right, we were looking at the Italian mafia side of that because that's what was being highlighted.
Right.
But the Italian mafia actually played a small role in what happened in that movie Casino. Right? Now watch this. Let me put this up here real quick. Bang, right here. This is no, that's not the one. Let me get, I need a picture with all of them because it shows.
You know what we need? We need a damn guy operating this shit while we're talking.
That's really what we would need as a way to do it professionally. But we
or a girl.
We got to do it how we got to do it. Let me get on here.
I
Now
know
keep in
somebody.
mind, they said the Italian mafia is controlling this whole thing, right? And now they haven't shown anybody in the Italian mafia. They just keep saying this, right? Because they
Right.
know that subliminally we start thinking about all these old movies that we seen. The you know, with what was the guy Henry Hill. Remember that joint where he was, you know, remember that. So let me go. Man, I gotta find this because I know it's. Hold on a second. Let me do this real quick. Just bear with me because this is gonna blow your mind right here, real quick. Watch this.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm sitting
This
there
is
ready.
gonna blow your mind, and this is gonna be. Let me go over here. Hey. Hold on, that's not it there.
Damn. So anyway, like I said, Laffs Liquidation is coming back. You know, the problem is I just need the more traffic to get to the app. That's what I need.
Right. Well, this is what I'm gonna do here, man, and I'm gonna pull that up too because I want to show while we looking at that. Hold on a second. Okay, sure.
No, you can't pull it up. It's fine.
What's that? Can't pull it up?
No, yeah.
It's not
it
like
might,
a website yet.
is it,
No, it is.
no. So that's my Facebook Laffs Liquidation. My website right now is paused.
Oh, okay, gotcha. No problem.
Yeah,
No problem.
I got it paused.
Okay, no
I
problem.
had a shipping issue, and like I said, it's like I'm learning all this. The internet is very unforgiving.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gotta have everything lined up just right.
I gotta find these guys' names, man. What are these guys' names? Now we know some of the names already, but we didn't catch it because we were looking at the Italian mafia. Just to go back to that real quick, because I just want to touch on this before, because I know you probably got to get going soon. But let me just touch on it. Let me just show this real quick. Now,
I'm on the phone with you, guys. I ain't doing shit.
Okay, well, I'm just saying.
So don't feel rushed. Just find the right info. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you, man. Right here, I'm about to pull this up. So let me show these guys. So let's look at. I want to pull this picture up right here. Let me show this one right here. This is gonna be. It's not showing the names though. I need for you to see the names because then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But some of this information really is hard to find too because.
So yeah, they don't want you to know it. What's the gist?
Oh, here we go.
of it,
Right
though?
here. Bang. Found it. Bang is what I needed right here. So watch
Costa
this.
Nostra.
Let me turn this on here. Right. Now what I'm saying is this.
Okay, I see where you're going with this though. I see.
Now, remember in the movie Casino, right?
Right.
And remember it was the dude's name was what? Sam Rothstein.
Yes, it
Right?
was.
Remember?
Yes,
and
it
now
was.
these guys were running the casino. But what we didn't catch that part of it. They didn't highlight that part of it. But what you got to realize about these guys,
But
right here,
if you watch, no, they do in that. You clearly see that Sam Rothstein in the film. He's running the casino. That's what Sam does.
right.
And they put Sam in the casino to run that shit because Sam was Jewish.
Right, but here's the thing.
Right,
here's the
because he
part that
couldn't be an Italian mob. He couldn't be a made man.
Here's the part that we missed, though. Here's the part that we missed. We look at it as if the Italian mafia sent these guys, like they were working for them, and they sent them out there to open this thing up. Right? That's the story that we was given through Hollywood. But what I'm getting ready to tell you, yeah. But what I'm getting ready to tell you though is that really what happened was these guys here. These guys here were running the show. These guys here, there would be no Italian mafia without these guys. These guys were all working with the government and everything. When the CIA first started, it was the Jewish mafia that was doing all the assassinations and everything like that. Meyer Lansky, when you look at this guy right here, we look at the second name in, the row on the top, the second name in, that's Meyer Lansky. He was working directly with the U.S. government and even got a secret Medal of Freedom, but it was under a secret ceremony because they didn't want to highlight the mafia's involvement in the governments.
No,
But
listen.
here's the real reason why I brought that up. The reason I brought that up was because what people won't realize with this whole NBA thing is that it's not the Italian mafia. That's what they want to, just like in the movie Casino.
No.
They want you to look at the Italian mafia so that you're not seeing all of this going on right here, because who controls the NBA? What's the guy's name? The NBA commissioner?
Warren. So look, it's your regular illusion, man. It's magic. You know what I mean? It's the sleight of hand trick. And that's how it's run. That's how it's ran all through the powerhouses, man. We have no idea. Okay, people think that they know who's running the world and this and that. They don't. They have no idea because we're not on that level. And why is that? Because we don't have the money.
Right.
Okay, so the people who have the money, that's when you start getting invited to them parties.
Right.
And then then the Illuminati, all that secret society shit, that's real. Like, it's real. Okay, because you hit a certain point of wealth that you just, oh man, we need to let this guy in. You know, he knows what he's doing, you know, and then those who say, no way, man, I don't want to join your shit. What happens? You get a Martin Lawrence situation where all of a sudden, you know, Martin been smoking weed for years, and then he gets a dime bag from his regular dude, and he's on the corner screaming this and that, going out of his mind, getting arrested, you know,
right.
or like Ice Cube, bro. Ice Cube, he came out saying all that shit. Like, yes, man. Yo, look, it's always been planned. Everything is planned, and it's all a ruse. You know, the rich get richer and the poor stay right where they're at.
Well, but because you could saying rich and poor, that's like saying that's a broad scape. That's like saying if you said I'm in the medical field.
It's a divide, which is what it is.
But there is a select group of folks that do have somewhat control over things.
That's what I'm saying. So listen, back in the day, we weren't there, but the dudes with the long curly blonde hair, all right, they came up with the fucking plan, is what I'm saying. So who were they? You know, were they Jewish? Were they, you know, like so I try to stay neutral in a lot of things, and like I don't really watch news and stuff like that.
Right, I don't blame you, man.
You know, because if you watch the news, what is it, man? It's just bad news all that hour. You know, you might get a little kid's fucking birthday in there every now and then, but 90% of that is what? Horrible shit.
Right.
Kids get shot and killed in school. Guy gets killed on 26th Street. You know, big drug bust over here. It's nothing good.
Right.
Nobody wants to hear the good. You know, that's not interesting. You know, who says that's not interesting? Whoever's controlling this stream.
Right.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. They're controlling the stream. They're controlling the stream.
But we don't
right
really,
now they're controlling
we can't really get into who the they is. You know, hey yo, when you blew that cloud out right there, it had like the picture of your background in it, man. It was like that was cool looking.
It's a magical magic illusion.
Hey yo, you know the bull LaShawn McCoy, right?
Yeah.
Out of Harrisburg, right?
Right.
Now you
Okay,
know.
so in today's video,
hold
we got to
on,
talk
Terry.
about Emmanuel Acho, guys.
Hold on, let me now you know if you try to get into some kind of roasting thing with someone from Harrisburg, you know it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Like you know
Yeah,
they are
look,
gonna go
our
off.
city. So listen, man, our city might be small, all right, but you guys know if you spend any time in the streets, you know Harrisburg is about its business. That's for sure. And
Now,
we don't like to get played or anything like that up here. We are a different breed up here.
now let me give you a little context to this. This next one. We'll do this one and then, whatever. But this one here, right? So I don't know if you heard about this, right? But what happened here was the guys over at Fox Sports 1 got caught smashing this girl right here. This is Joy Taylor. Diddy parties and everything. This girl was sleeping with all the top execs and everything like that.
She was at the Diddy Undergrounds.
Right. That all came to light, right? And one of the dudes that got caught up in that tried to roast LaShawn McCoy out of Harrisburg. And you know there's no low blows when it comes to the Harrisburg.
Show me what happened. Show me
what happened. Check this out, man.
Got this clip right here. And if you can, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. That really does help support my YouTube channel, and I really do appreciate that.
Might be time to repent.
I did it twice.
It might be time to repent again,
No, I
LaShawn.
did it twice.
As an adult?
18.
You've done a lot of sinning since 18.
You done a lot.
A lot.
Say that. I know you for like 6 weeks. So much.
Say it.
Now you see these guys. Now this guy over here on the far, the guy with the glasses on and the high top. This guy right here is the guy that got caught up in this whole scandal thing, and they trying to jump on LaShawn McCoy right here. Right?
Say it.
A lot.
Says the guy that did a lot of action at Fox. But we ain't gonna talk about all that today.
Wow.
Where's the mute mic button?
Hey man, yeah, we gotta. Hey,
Where's the mute?
Somebody cut.
If you look at his face, you could tell he kind of regrets it a little bit. Like, oh snap, the Harrisburg came out a little bit.
I let it out.
He tried to.
What up, cuz?
He knew as soon as he said that, like, oh shit, man, I didn't gave it.
Damn it, bro.
Damn. All right.
Stop the stream.
All right. Stop the stream is crazy. Stop the stream is crazy.
But wow. But real quick, it's sad that like a dude could get heat.
Oh man,
Wait, I'm over it, man.
You violated so.
See, he tried to clean it up now. He's like, well, I'm trying to change the subject on him. That's what he tried to,
Right.
Crazy right there, Shady.
Shady got a drink.
Shady, you got a drink. That's a drink. That's a drink. Hand it here.
That's one hell of a drink,
Give me
bro.
But real
That's
quick,
one hell of a drink, bro.
how can you get yourself to the Lord though and get criticized for it? That is
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That was crazy.
That was wild, bro.
That was insane.
Yeah.
They try to change the subject. They talking about something totally.
He said, yo, look, we'll put you on blast. You know,
you can't do that to those guys, man.
You can.
You can't.
You need to. Everybody needs to, man.
No, I'm saying you can't go at these Harrisburg guys like that. You can't and think they're not gonna pull up your dirt. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, Harrisburg, it's tough out here. So look, our hood. So I'm not saying we're like the toughest city around, all right? Because you got cities where dudes are getting shot. I mean, look at Chicago. Look at people get shot
York.
here too.
Shoot.
Right, people get shot here too. But it's not like that. It's tough here in another way. It's tough here as far as, Pennsylvania is highly taxed. We're highly taxed people, man. So, we're a hardworking breed of people here in Pennsylvania and in Harrisburg. So we have a little bit, we have a lot of actually, hey, basically, fuck you. And this is, I worked for this. And you ain't gonna sit here and clown me I will put y'all shit out in the street type. You know, that came out in him right there. Like, no, you ain't gonna
Yeah,
sit
that's
here
for
and clown
sure.
me. You ain't gonna clown me. That's bullshit. Like, and that came out. You know, that's because he worked hard, huh? You know, we ain't got it. Everybody who's born in Harrisburg, you know, we don't have spoon-fed lives here. We make our own lives here, you know, and it's that way everywhere in the world, but it's that way here, and we stand by that shit.
Yeah.
And that's what it is to be Harrisburg, man. You know, we are them guys who no matter how old we are, we'll get out of the car or we'll jump off the bike to chase you down the street. You know,
You ain't lying.
um,
You ain't
no,
lying.
nope. I'm not lying at all about that. And you know, I'm not going to elaborate anymore on
Well, I
how
mean,
you
don't
know.
incriminate yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. You know, just some young kids having fun, like I used to. You know, I expect a little of that karma to come back on me, but as far as that, I don't think he. I mean, and the way he took himself back to being professional. Good for him, you know, because his name is huge, and you got to watch your P's and Q's, bro. Because one day you're it, and then one day you're not.
Well,
You know what I mean?
you see how he you know you see is how he kind of his whole demeanor changed. He knew he was like, oh, I can't do him like this. I can't.
I can't let him see that
I'm
I
not back
got
on the
gutter in me.
schoolyard.
Yeah, I got gutter on me, and I can't let him see it. You know what I mean? Like you know, there are some people who don't give a shit, and they're gutter all the time. You know, but then I mean, at his level, dude, you can't operate like that, and you can't be as successful as he is.
Right.
At some point in time, as a man, he had to check his Harrisburgism.
He did.
You know what I
He
mean?
did. But you can take
Right.
it. You can take him out of Harrisburg.
But you can't take the Harrisburg out of him, bro.
It comes
That's
out
that.
sometimes, man.
Listen. I was just explaining that situation. You are who you are, no matter how much you change. All the shit you've been through don't go away. You know, so
That's the real.
that's what makes the man. That's real right there.
That's real talk.
That's real right there. You know, and I don't care who you are, bro. You could be the most popular guy. You could be the richest dude. You know, you're not walking on water and you're not Jesus Christ. Everybody has a skeleton or two in that closet.
Right.
You know? So, I mean, hey, everybody just be humble.
That's
Check
all you
yourself.
gotta do. Take it easy,
Be humble
man.
with it. Just be humble. You know, don't be, you know, the world is blinded, dude. And the separation is easier than ever now. And, you know, I mean, I can't tell you how much I've seen change in the world alone within the past couple years. You know, like it's moving. You know, ever since I turned 40, I feel like I can't believe it's almost the whole year is gone already. It's almost Christmas, dude. Like,
Yeah.
come on. You
Yeah.
know, so
Hey,
people
yo.
need to wake up. You know,
You right
that's
about
all
that.
I'm saying. They do. They got to wake up and see, bro, that this ain't forever. Think about that. This ain't forever, man. We're all
It's
going
a
to the same spot. All
small
going to
moment
the
in
same
time.
spot, just at different times, bro. So
Now-
how do you want to spend your time here? You know what I'm saying?
Now check this out. I do a segment on this joint called the Booth Report. Right?
All right.
And what I do on that is I review somebody's music that's up and coming. And I know you have a real ear for that. So I got this kid.
Oh man, I love music.
I got this kid named Young Joby. He's coming out of the PTMG camp, which you're gonna see down here in a minute. And I
What's
told
the
him that I want
PTMG stand for?
Post-Traumatic Music Gang.
Okay.
Okay. And you can find them too. They on YouTube and all that. But anyway, but these guys, they're up and coming. They trying to get that. But they got some stuff out on YouTube or whatnot. This song seemed like it was pretty pretty lit. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this see what you think about this one right here.
Yeah, let me hear that.
I just left my town, bitch, I ain't ride by. I was out there in the greens with Ish and John. I done that shot a video by Only place that we ain't slide was the sideline. Who the fuck is that dick on my timeline? Oh, that's on my head, I'm Gucci, on Rock Shine John. Forever about that money like I'm Don. Black ratchet on my side, we call that bomb. Hold on, young. Stay black and fat with a bin out. Illinois had a bun. We do this shit for snacks for real, pussy. That's my blood brother. Wish God can bring him back for one day so I can get a hug from him. Wish God can bring my sister back so we can go and chop it up. The kids see me out in public, they like W Ross fuck. I know niggas want me dead, but that shit they ain't stopping none. They put something on his head and he ain't even see it coming. Nigga, I just left my town, bitch, I ain't ride by. I was out there in the greens with Ish and John. I done that shot a video by Only place that we ain't slide was the sideline. Who the fuck is that dick on my timeline? Oh, that's on my head, I'm Gucci, on Rock Shine John. Forever about that money like I'm Don. Black ratchet on my side, we call that bomb. I know niggas mad cause I got up off my ass, huh? Lil' bro took a whip, I told her break her shit back with no gas, huh? All they think about slide on niggas, I told her bro don't crash, huh? Sometimes I had to go in the crib just to think I was moving fast, huh? Niggas dissing, bitches on me, kids straight, mama living, plus my whole label eating, bitch, ain't nobody in competition. Shorty told me pay me for some pussy, I looked at her like an opposition. Got shot, came back, a lot of niggas, I just left my town, bitch, I ain't ride by. I was out there in the greens with Ish and John. I done that shot a video by Only place that we ain't slide was the sideline. Who the fuck is that dick on my timeline? Oh, that's on my head, I'm Gucci, on Rock Shine John. Forever about that money like I'm Don. Black ratchet on my side, we call that bomb.
Where's this dude from? Where are they out of?
So I think them guys are out of Chicago, but I
All
think
right,
they're
'cause
doing a
we
lot of
going-
things down in Florida.
So my problem. So look, my problem with him is, I get it, the whole street thuggery, all that, but really, that's that track right there is for his fans in his city and his area. You know what I mean? Because
you gotta start there.
right. That's of course where he's going, because I don't know what a fucking bonbon is. Or
Right.
I
I
don't
mean,
know what a
that's
fucking bonbon.
he's talking that where he's from at.
Right.
But that's how we got all
that,
these, the Dunny and all of that when we was listening to the.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
Don. All right,
come on,
Don.
Dunny.
Listen, Don. Come on, Don.
With the drilly with
You know
that
what I
dope.
mean? What's up, God? Yeah,
Oh, man, that's it, all that.
yeah.
Man.
No, I get you. That's how slang is created.
And he's,
but,
and this
I
is
like.
music for the kids. This we don't know that. We don't understand.
Nah. This ain't.
You know what I mean? We got to try to hear it from a kid's perspective. You got to.
But you got to pay attention to the kids because they're the ones coming. They're the ones coming up. But like you showed me the other day, the Young Bull and the Young Cypher popping off right in the middle of the subway in New York City. Right on the train. It was a Cypher, and these young thugs. Because the bottom line is everybody's a rapper. Everybody can rap now,
Right.
But that's where your stripes is made, is in the cipher. And you can pay for what my man just did. Okay. You can go and shoot a music video. And we know people who know people who know people. So we can get all the things that you need in the music video to look like you're thugging and balling, but you're not. Right.
Well, and that's the beauty of it, because now you don't have to be on no record label or nothing like that. You can just
I mean, look, matter of fact, one of my top artists that I say I brought him to all my friends, and I brought him around here. That's for damn sure. I say that was Mercules, man. Mercules, he hit with me on a level that I never had an artist. I feel like when he comes out with a song, he writes exactly what I'm going through at that time, and it's scary. And even my wife will agree. She paid for the meet and greet. I got to meet this dude. I just started listening to him 2 years ago. I found him through a Canadian rapper, Snack the Ripper. All right, the white boys up in Canada. I'm like, Canada? What the? I was like, hold up, Canada's rap. I didn't even, because I listen to shit that isn't mainstream. Okay, so like, you're why I don't listen to like, you know, I like the underground flow
What
of
song?
things.
If you had to pick a song, what song was that you said you could?
All night long, man.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me check it out.
He's talking about how I don't want to go back home. I
Mm.
just want to keep going all night long. And he's talking about how when he partied and he got turned up, off of drinking by the fire and all that shit, he went all night long with it. And he didn't, yeah, dog, right here. When I first heard this described where I was in life. This
Yeah.
song described exactly who I was. And it's like this dude is me, but in Canada.
Right.
Okay, that's how I feel. It's so fucking weird. And he everything he raps in this song is exactly how I would feel while I was drinking and getting turned up, and it just explained me to a T. And it is, like that song right there. You know, that song right there is the one that got me into him. And I played it. I called my wife as soon as I heard it. And I said, yo, you got to listen to this song. Is this me or what? And she said, oh my God, that's you to a T. And I
To the
said, that's
T.
fucking weird. I said, yo, I just found this dude. And then after that, I started listening to him. And I swear to God, even with my life change, like me on a personal level, so
Right.
you see the guy I am now from the guy I used to be.
That's for sure.
You know what I mean? The guy I used to be, man, was twice the size and double the rowdiness, and you put the liquor on top of that. It was a fucked up situation all the
Oh
way
yeah.
around.
But we all
But
go through
nah,
that.
man, so on the whole rap thing, I think also too for me, rap, I come from the days of when they told stories.
Right.
You remember when they told stories, bro, like Rob and Vic,
Yeah, yeah,
from
that was lit.
Onyx, you know, um, Veronica, like
Uh,
that's the whole story about how a hood chick set these dudes up to get robbed.
yeah.
So like music had a story back then. And then it became about the hook. And it was like, shoulder lean, shoulder lean. And then I don't know where the fuck it went from there. It got a little scary for a moment. And
Yeah,
then
no doubt.
it did. Like you were like, damn, like when that YouTube movement hit, the YouTube rapper, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
your littles. You got all the littles, like
Yeah, I
Lil
mean, people,
Xan,
you could get.
Lil
That's why I say
Lil
it's
this,
the
Lil
best part
Pump,
of it
Lil.
that you could get your own thing going now. You don't gotta wait on the label.
It is. Oh, so that's what. Okay, thanks. You brought me back. That's where I was going with it.
Yeah.
Yo, my man Mercules, right? He was he had his own independent label and was out there pumping and doing well before he signed, you know, to Death Row.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so like it's Stomp Down Killers. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Stomp Down Records. And that was his. That was all his creation and everything. And then he started getting to where he wanted to go and he got the call.
yeah.
So like I'm not gonna say, oh, he's just another person that sold out or something. No, dude, that's Death Row Records. Like if they call you, you're gonna answer the fucking phone. You're not gonna
You
not
gonna
answer
answer
for
it
Snoop.
now?
You're
Mercury's
not going to
gonna answer.
answer for Snoop. Oh no, I'll tell Snoop.
Mercury's
Never
gonna
mind.
answer.
Yeah, look.
Let's play a little
So
bit of this.
when Death Row, like that's the first thing I said to that man when I met him. I said, first out of the gate, I want to congratulate you on your Death Row deal. And he looked at me and like, I don't know if he was like, I told him, I said, I was watching your live and I started explaining to him how unreal it was and how excited he looked. And I told him that I started to get goosebumps and feel the same way because I understood what Death Row Records is about and what it is. So that's like making it to the NFL.
Well,
You understand what I'm saying?
let
Like
me
Death
ask you
Row
this.
Records, Death Row's one of the record labels, bro. That is a part of the beginning of hip hop, man.
Well, let
You
me
know,
ask you this. What would you tell a guy, right? Let's just say there's a guy, he's an up and comer.
mm-hmm.
He wants to make it in the game.
Mm-hmm.
What would your advice be just from what you've seen over the years, and what would you tell that cat?
What, the rap game?
Like, what would
Or
you tell
what?
the guy that was like
What game?
trying to get into the rap game?
Be real with it.
Right.
You know, look, if you have a set of morals and you have a set of code you live by, and you know you ain't gonna break for anybody, don't fucking break it. No matter if it's Snoop on the other end of the line. If Snoop says something to you that just crosses that code, and you don't just because it's Snoop, don't break it for anybody. Stay who you are, because then when you do make it and it does go off for you, you were always true to yourself and you never sold out. You know, and there's who's the Hustle and Flow dude, man? What's his name?
Terrence
Terrence
Howard
Terrence
Terrence Howard.
Howard.
There it is.
Look, he made that live video and he told people, I know, I said the truth. I said the truth. And if y'all want to come and get me, you know where I am. You know where I'm at. I'm right here, right now. Come and get me because I'm not lying. I didn't say nothing that wasn't true. And like he went off talking about, because he's truly real with it. You know what I mean? And he straight said, the reason these dudes are out there doing drugs and acting the fool, Diddy's, all them, all Biebers, all that, they're all upset because inside they did that. They sold out. They sold that part of their soul that they said they never would. And for a human being, that sits in you forever. You know, they
That's for
gave
sure.
up the booty hole. They, you know what I'm saying? They gave
Ain't
up
no
the
amount of
booty
money
hole.
can take it back.
No, they went into that underground party. And let me tell you something. There was some famous motherfuckers at a Diddy party. I mean, there were some names, dude. And that's what Terrence Howard was talking about. They chose to cross that line and they gave that part of themselves up, and now they're regretting it, and that's why they're depressed, doing drugs. You see them in the tabloids upset because that's how they're trying to deal with that, you know? So that's what I would tell them. Stay true to yourself, because the coolest thing would be everybody will like you for who the fuck you really are and not who you're pretending to be. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And
what I would
that's
say to
what it
that, what
is.
I would add on to that is I would say you got to get your money right. Get your credit
Oh,
right.
you gotta.
Get your, you know what I mean? Get you an income coming in. You know, you can't rely on what you're trying to build a lot of times. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my thing is this, is if you are blessed, okay, because you're constantly trying a lot of different fucking routes in life. All right. I couldn't tell you I'd be with a website and I'd be standing on my roof trying to sell things. I couldn't have even pictured that as being what I was trying to do. But the other important thing is once you start getting that money, now it's chess, not checkers. Every dollar, every decision you make with your money, put it in the right place and keep it working for you, not against you. Don't be out there at the strip clubs popping bands on bitches' asses, drinking $70,000 bottles of champagne. Don't be, I mean, look, you could ask Tupac. He had to pay for all that. None of
Paid a
that
big
was free.
price.
He
Him
thought
and
it was
Biggie.
free. He thought it was free, but none of that was free. It wasn't free. They kept track of every bottle of Dom Perignon they popped, and they wanted paid for that at the end. So you see what I'm saying, bro? If you're making big money, use your money for something that's going to keep you and the future of your family good. You know what I mean? And then once you set all that up and everything's running smooth, self, then you can go buy a fucking Ferrari. Well, big $200,000 chains. First thing I'm doing is going to see Paul Wall. You know what I mean? And I'm just going to get a crystal ball in my mouth. Because that's the era I grew up in. That down south rap.
Oh, no
But
doubt.
that's what I would tell them. Be you, stay you, and master your craft. Hey, I'm not jumping. Hey, look at the Wu-Tang, man. Just look at them.
Yo,
Them
they're a
dudes.
good
Them dudes.
study, man. I tell people watch that show, man.
You want to know
If
how
you're
to
in the
be a
music
rapper?
game, that should be like educational
Yeah.
content for you.
You want to know how to be a rapper, how to master your craft, how to, and I say it like that because they took the whole martial arts approach, and that shit took off like crazy. Anyway, all that martial arts shit they put in there with that, but it was more about the art of the Chinese or whoever they were and the way they studied.
Right.
So the Wu is showing you like you need to refine this. It's not enough just to come out here and destroy the cipher. Okay, that's good, but now what do you do? Start reading books, start learning new words. Like Jesus, have you ever sat down and listened to what comes out of Method Man's mouth? Like, unbelievable shit, dude. Huge words, just fucking. And he throws them together and he puts stories together using shit that don't even make sense. But in the end, you're like, oh my God, I get it now. It all made sense, and it just sounded. And it's an art, man. And them guys really crafted their shit, dude. There's nobody on the Woo label that is trash. Nobody. Them dudes will rip any new up and coming rappers right out of their baby seats, bro. Like, and that's what you need to realize. Like, these New York cats from '90s, like, we had it made, man. As old as we are, we got to see it. We got to see the rise of the hip hop and the culture, and it from the breaking beats, back in the old times, to the Run DMCs, to the Rebellious Public Enemy, to, the West Side, Ice Cube's ass starting to let you know what California is really like, to the down south, sipping lean and sitting sideways in the parking lot, to, the East Coast. Dude, it's fucking amazing. It's a great art form, and to break through today, it's going to take something special. But I would say that's who they need to study and want to aim to becoming, is people like Method Man, Nas, the flow, the lyrical flow, the tongue it's an art form, man. It's fucking crazy. Some of the things these guys say on their mic is so powerful. It's so much power. If you're depressed, guess what? Your fans are depressed because they're feeling you, man. They're feeling you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of you're not just a rapper at one point anymore. You're now people look at you. People really listen to what you have to say. You know. So they're the people that could really grab the world's attention. You know what I mean? And start, but you know what happened if they start trying to do that, right? Everybody ends up, you know, my man Martin Luther
Get
King.
corrupted.
You know? Hey, Martin Luther King was rapping. He was rapping about bringing us all together, stopping the bullshit. Guess what happened? They shot his ass.
You get clapped.
Right? You get clapped. They don't like it. Whoever
play
they
that.
are, this is the message for y'all. Don't shoot me. That's what
all you gotta do is watch your mouth.
Yeah, watch your mouth. That's what they asking you.
Matter of fact, let me put this. Let me show you a good example of that real quick. Since I got you on here real quick, let me look at this real quick and see what you think of this right here. Let me see. All right, hold on. Watch this now. She's now this girl right here, she won't stop talking about Israel right now. My thing is this: if you want to be an activist, right, you can't be on screen. You can't be in the entertainment world.
No, you gotta be on the ground with it.
You gotta be on the ground. On the ground. You can't be
underground.
You can't be sitting up in your loft trying to
talking,
you know,
shouting from your balcony.
So
ain't nobody really hearing it.
Let me put this on here real quick. I always make videos on it. I'm doing this because I'll clip this out and I'll show this later. Now watch this right here. Now watch this, right? This lady came up. She was out walking her dog. This lady came up and said, you a Jew hater, you know, and came up and had her dog on her, at her and everything. Watch this right here, man. It's crazy right here.
She's standing in the middle of the sidewalk with her dog, and her dog's going nuts, like unruly. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, she's trying to train her dog. Her dog, you know, looks like it might be a younger dog, whatever. And as I'm approaching, she's looking at me in a menacing way. Like she has a weird wide stance, and I'm like, I still am not thinking much of it. I'm just thinking, okay, she's probably irritated with her dog acting like this. So let me just go around her. So I literally walk into the street in order to go around her and her dog. As I do that, she starts with her crazy unruly dog approaching me and Charlie, essentially like sicking her dog at me, but not letting the dog loose from the leash. Thank God, okay? At that point, by the way, I'm listening to music, I'm minding my own business, I'm trying to avoid her. And then when she's like coming at me with her dog, I like take my headphones out and I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, you're a Jew hater.
Okay, so the reason it's funny to me, I know you're probably like, who is this person? The reason that this was funny is because I did a video on this not too long ago with this person here, because she also, not just this situation, but she also had a situation where they was trying to fire her husband and everything like that because of the stuff that she was saying against Israel and stuff like that. So my whole point in the video was, if you want to feel like that, that's cool. But don't think that you can get up. See, me and you, Sam, we can speak freely because we are in obscurity. We're not famous on the air, getting paid from these, you know, big companies and things like that. So we could talk about these things amongst each other and have these views like this. But if you want to be the one that wants to get up on TV and get up on stages and be the one that, you know, stands in front of the world, you have to watch your mouth. Because a lot of the airways and things like that are controlled by, you know, certain, you know, group interests.
It's all monitored.